Hey, I'm making this video specifically for you if you're the kind of person where if your income depends on a client showing up or not showing up. And that squeeze that you feel if, say, a client cancels and then you don't get paid for that session, or if a client just doesn't show up, no phone call, no nothing, no time to maybe schedule somebody else in place of that, and then you'd have a loss of income, and there's just this big financial squeeze and a lot of stress that goes with it. And this could be if you're a personal trainer. It could be if you have clients of any kind and your income depends on that, or even if you have an employer and you earn a set wage or a salary and you're just sick and tired of working to the leisure of what somebody else wants to pay you, where you really get no say over your earnings. So if that's you and you're interested in a better way, just stick with me for the next couple of minutes, and if you're not into at all what I'm saying, then you don't have to do it. But if what I'm going to share with you allows to advance your perspective and maybe find something else, then cool, that's good too. So here's the deal. If you're not covered financially from passive cash flow, passive means that you are no longer attached to money, your time is no longer attached to money. That's what passive income means, a passive cash flow. If you have that rolling in, that's covering all of your expenses, both living and luxury expenses. Then you have options. Then when a client doesn't show up, or a client doesn't call or whatever, you're covered. In fact, you're so covered, if you want to, you can work for free. Odds are favorable if you're a personal trainer or something of that nature. You did it because you like the hands-on approach, the one-on-one interactions with people, or small group setting or whatever, just working with people in person. You get to talk to them, interact with them, you get to see them grow, you get to see them overcome, and you get to have a hand in that, and that satisfies, that fulfills you. That's really cool, but it may not pay the bills, especially when clients just don't show up, and that's a reality for all personal trainers. That's just the way that it is. So if you're covered financially from this wonderful concept of a passive cash flow, then if you want to, you can work for free. I work for free. I don't charge anybody any money. I don't have any services that I offer where it's like, okay, these are my rates and da-da-da-da-da. I work for free. I get to help people for free because I'm covered. It's a wonderful thing that not many people know about and not many people know how to obtain. But I did it. It was a big old learning curve. It took me, an upfront investment of my time. Anything that's going to be passive requires some kind of, just about anything requires an upfront investment of your time to get that going. It took me a couple years of just a few minutes of precious time that I had every day was enough to get the ball rolling. So that's important that you understand that. If you want to be covered and have your safety and your security and your insurance and everything all bundled into one so that you can be a free human being and not stressed about money and be totally detached from money and detached from your time even being linked to money, that creates a peaceful life. It frees you to do what your passions are. If you love working with people, you could do it for free, or you could cut your rates in half. You can be more competitive with your rates than, say, your competitors that are still depending on their clients showing up, and people that are still feeling the squeeze when a client doesn't show up. So that's it. And I figured it out. I figured out how to do it. It took me a couple years, but I backtracked how I did it. I had to learn some skills. I came into it not knowing anything about passive cash flow, started at zero, and I figured it out. So I backtracked how I did it so I could teach it. And that's where I'm going with this video. And I know this, I believe it, and I know it, that people that don't get something rolling on the side that pays them cash passively, then you're getting left behind by people like me. But we want to bring you with us if you want to. So if you want to see a video that I made about it, I call it 30 Days to Profit, because I think it's pretty cool when you can tell somebody, look, you're going to be equipped, if you want to be, you're going to be equipped to start making your first residual and even passive money, to start making your own money within the first 30 days and being a profit setting within that first 30 days to really get the ball rolling. So it's going to take longer than 30 days, most likely, to build it up to where this passive money is going to cover all of your expenses. But to be able to get started like that and have results start coming in within that first 30 days is pretty cool. And that's what my training course is about. And I don't charge you anything for it. I work for free. You will need to get some materials to make it work. The materials, depending on what your own goals are, health and fitness wise, is going to be about a couple $100 plus or minus. Now, a couple $100 is going to be a 100% tax write-off. So right off the bat, your tax refund is going to be bigger. It's going to help pay for that investment in the materials. But the materials is going to be what makes it work, along with you making it work, learning some new skills in my profit training sequence, and building on that. So that's the deal. A couple $100 investment in yourself, which is a 100% tax write-off, which is going to be pretty much a self-funded investment, pretty neat, and you still get to profit on that. Pretty quickly you'll be equipped to profit with that. And from there you build it as big as you want and give yourself that freedom of your time, detaching yourself from money and detaching your time from how it's tied to money, so your time isn't tied to money. And you get to work with as many people as you want in whichever ways you want to, and you don't even need to charge them if you don't want to, because you're covered, and you can work for free like I do if you want to. It's totally up to you. The point is that you're covered and you're no longer being left behind, because without a passive income you're absolutely being left behind, and you're going to feel those financial squeezes, and your time is going to be tied to money, and it's going to be stressful. And for me personally, that is no way to live. And if you're in agreement with that, where you're like, man, it would be nice to have that kind of freedom to where I can be detached from money and I got the option of working for free because I'm covered. If you like that, just connect with me privately and let me know you want to see the video that I made about my 30 days to profit training sequence. I'll share it with you. And if you like it, we'll do it. And if it's not your thing, then keep looking for something that is your thing. And when you find what your thing is, something that's a fit for you, do it. I think you might like what I have, because the actual product actually deals with health and fitness. And it's going to, as a personal trainer, if you're a personal trainer, your product line is going to expand by hundreds of products that you're going to leverage. They won't be products that you've made. If you have products of your own, that's cool. This will be an expansion. But you're going to leverage products that already exist. Home fitness programs, meal planning, supplements for your clients that, on a client-by-client basis, you interview them, you talk to them, you find out what their goals are. And you're going to be able to assess and determine, okay, you can make recommendations. This person that you're working with, this supplement would be fantastic for helping them reach their goals, or this home fitness program would be fantastic for helping them reach their goals. You know what I'm saying? It's enormous leverage, enormous. And your passive income grows and everybody wins. And your personal training sessions where you're working with people one-on-one, I'm telling you this from a lot of feedback I've gotten from other personal trainers that have done this. They say that the leverage here that they are able to use helps them become covered financially so they can work for free. And also the personal training sessions, their clients get more out of it from the supplements. How cool is that? And when the clients get more out of the personal training sessions, the clients are happier. They're going to send more referrals your way because they're very happy. You're going to have some awesome testimonials as talking points as you talk to future people that you're prospecting maybe. And you're happy, the client's happier, everybody's happier, and you're building a passive income at the same time. It's a beautiful thing. It's a win-win for everybody that's involved. And I only do win-win deals. I don't like winner versus loser deals. It's all win-win. I'll hear from quite a few of you real soon. I'm looking forward to sharing this with more of you. And if this is a fit, we'll do it. If this isn't a fit, after you see the video that I made for you about my profit training sequence, then find something else that is. And I emphasize that because I don't want you to not reach out to me because you're afraid that I'm going to be some sleazy, high-pressure dude that's going to make you feel weird if you don't see what I see in this. If you don't see what I see, it's cool. It's not weird. You do what's right for you. I'm sure it's the perfect decision. So having said that, don't be shy. I will hear from you real soon. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, and one last note. I almost forgot, but my website is, if you want to dig around and research me, my website is fireyourboss.xyz, not .com. fireyourboss.xyz. Okay, now seriously, bye for now. See you soon.